What your cat's colour truly says about their health and personality. Have you ever looked at your cat and wondered if their gorgeous coat colour is telling you secrets about who they really are? What if I told you that your cat's fur isn't just beautiful? It might actually be a window into their health, genetics, and even hints about their personality. Today, we're about to decode the colourful mysteries hidden in your feline's fabulous fur. Welcome back to Perfectly Posh. I'm your host, and we're about to embark on a fascinating journey through feline genetics, debunking myths, and uncovering the real science behind what your cat's colour might reveal. But here's the plot twist. Some of what you think you know about cat colours and personality is completely wrong, while other connections are more real than you'd imagine. The challenge. For centuries, humans have made assumptions about cats based on their coat colours. We've created entire personality profiles. Orange cats are lazy, black cats are mysterious. Calicos are feisty, white cats are aloof. But here's the problem. We've been mixing folklore with fact, and it's leading to some serious misconceptions. These colour-based stereotypes aren't just harmless fun, they're actually affecting adoption rates. Black cats spend longer in shelters, white cats are sometimes avoided due to health fears, and people choose cats based on colour expectations that might be completely wrong. Worse yet, when cats don't match our colour-based expectations, owners sometimes think something is wrong with their pet. The orange tabby that's energetic instead of lazy, the black cat that's social instead of mysterious. Suddenly owners are wondering if their cat is normal. But what if I told you that while some colour health connections are scientifically real, most personality stereotypes are just that, stereotypes. Today we're separating fact from fiction once and for all. Exploration or development, the colour science. Let's dive into the fascinating world of feline genetics and discover what your cat's colour actually tells us and what it doesn't. The genetics foundation. Before we explore specific colours, you need to understand this. Cat coat colour is determined by multiple genes working together on different chromosomes. It's not just one gene equals one colour. It's a complex genetic symphony that creates the masterpiece that is your cat's coat. The most important thing to know is that many colour genes are located on the X chromosome, which is why we see such interesting patterns, especially in female cats who have 2 X chromosomes compared to males who only have 1.
Let's dive into cat genetics. Male cats have XY chromosomes, meaning they inherit either an X or a Y from their father. The X chromosome carries the color gene, with orange represented by O and non-orange by O. So a male cat can only be orange or non-orange. Now female cats have 2 X chromosomes, so they inherit 1 from each parent. This allows for a mix. OU results in orange, OU creates the beautiful tortoiseshell or calico, and U means non-orange. This genetic dance explains why you might see a striking tortoiseshell female, but only solid orange or non-orange males. It's all about those chromosomes.
Calico cats, the genetic anomaly. Let's start with the most genetically fascinating, calico cats. These tri-coloured beauties aren't just pretty, they're walking genetic textbooks. Here's the science. Calico colouring comes from X chromosome inactivation. Female cats have 2 X chromosomes, and during development, 1 X chromosome is randomly turned off in each cell. If one X carries the orange gene, and the other carries the black gene, you get patches of both colours plus white. This is why 99.9% of calico cats are female. The rare male calico usually has XXY chromosomes, a genetic condition that often comes with health challenges including sterility and sometimes cognitive issues. Health reality. Male calicos should be monitored more closely. Personality myth busting. The tortitude or feisty calico personality, pure folklore. Studies show calico personality varies just as much as any other cat colour. For example, meet Princess Patches, a calico who completely defies the feisty stereotype. She's the most laid-back, gentle cat in her multi-cat household, while her solid-coloured siblings are the troublemakers. White cats, beauty with considerations. White cats are absolutely gorgeous, but their colouring does come with some real health considerations that every owner should know about. The white gene is dominant and essentially masks other colours. Think of it as nature's white paint covering up the cat's true underlying colour pattern. Here's the real health connection. White cats with blue eyes have a significantly higher chance of being born deaf. The same gene that creates the white coat and blue eyes can also affect the development of inner ear structures. Another real concern, white cats are more susceptible to skin cancer, especially on their ears and nose where fur is thinner. They need sun protection just like fair-skinned humans. Health reality. Blue-eyed white cats should have hearing tests. All white cats need sun protection and regular skin checks. Personality myth busting. Aloof white cats? Completely false. Personality has nothing to do with coat colour. Another example. Snowball, a completely deaf white cat, has learned to respond to hand signals and is one of the most social, affectionate cats you'll ever meet. His deafness hasn't affected his loving personality one bit. Tuxedo cats, the dapper darlings. Tuxedo cats aren't a breed, they're a colour pattern that can appear in many different breeds, but their striking black and white formal wear has led to some interesting personality assumptions. The tuxedo pattern comes from the white spotting gene, which creates areas where pigment-producing cells don't migrate during development. The result, those classic formal markings that make these cats look ready for a fancy dinner party. Personality myth busting. Tuxedo cats are often described as more intelligent, social, and adaptable than other cats. But here's the truth. There's no scientific evidence that coat pattern affects intelligence or social behaviour. Health reality. Tuxedo cats have no specific health issues related to their colouring. They're as healthy as any other cat. Real life example. Mr. Whiskers the tuxedo cat was supposed to be naturally intelligent according to the stereotype. In reality, he's adorably dim. He once got confused by his own reflection for 3 hours straight. But he's the sweetest, most loving companion his human could ask for. Orange cats, the sunny stereotypes. Orange cats, also called ginger or marmalade cats, come with their own set of assumptions. Lazy, friendly, food obsessed. But what does science actually say? The orange gene is located on the X chromosome, which means female orange cats are actually less common than males. A female needs 2 copies of the orange gene, one from each parent, while males only need 1. This is why about 80% of orange cats are male. It's much easier genetically for males to be orange than females. Personality myth busting. The lazy orange cat stereotype? Completely unfounded. Orange cats can be just as active or inactive as any other colour. Their personality depends on individual genetics, socialization, and environment, not their colour. Health reality. Orange cats have no specific health issues related to their colouring. An example. Garfield the orange cat was supposed to be a lazy couch potato according to his colour stereotype. Instead, he's a hyperactive acrobat who treats the house like his personal parkour course at 3 a.m. every night. Black cats, dispelling the darkness. Black cats have suffered from superstitions and stereotypes for centuries. It's time to set the record straight with some real science. Black is actually the most common cat colour genetically. The black gene is dominant, which means it easily shows up when present. But here's something fascinating. Recent studies suggest that the genes responsible for black coat colour might actually be related to genes that affect disease resistance. Some research indicates black cats might have slightly stronger immune systems. Personality myth busting. Mysterious, aloof, or bad luck. Pure superstition. Black cats are just as friendly, social, and loving as any other cats, and I have Bastet as proof. Health reality. Black cats might actually have a slight health advantage due to potential disease resistance, though more research is needed. Real life example. Shadow was adopted from a shelter where he'd been waiting longer than any other cats due to black cat superstitions. Turns out, he's the most outgoing, dog-like cat imaginable. He plays fetch, comes when called, and greets every visitor at the door. The tortoiseshell truth. Tortoiseshell cats, often called torties, are like calicos without the white. They have their own reputation for having tortitude. But what's the real story? Like calicos, tortoiseshells are almost always female due to the X chromosome genetics we discussed earlier. The same X inactivation process creates these beautiful mottled black and orange patterns. Personality myth busting. Tortitude, the belief that tortoiseshell cats are extra sassy, independent, and feisty, is beloved by many tortie owners. But scientifically, there's no evidence that coat colour determines attitude. Health reality. Female torties are generally healthy, where male torties, like male calicos, may have chromosomal abnormalities. Another example. Cinnamon the tortie was supposed to have major tortitude. Instead, she's the most submissive cat in the house full of cats, always yielding her food bowl to others and never causing trouble. Instead, she's the most submissive cat in a house full of cats, always yielding her food bowl to others and never causing trouble. Tabby patterns, the wild connection. Tabby isn't a colour, it's a pattern that can appear with many different colours. But these striped beauties do have an interesting connection to their wild ancestry. The tabby pattern is the closest to cats' wild ancestors. That M marking on their forehead, it's actually a natural camouflage pattern that's been preserved through thousands of years of evolution. Personality and health reality. Tabby patterns don't correlate with any specific personality traits or health issues. The pattern is simply a beautiful reminder of our cat's wild heritage. Climax key moments, the big revelation. Here's the game-changing truth that will revolutionize how you think about your cat colors. After decades of scientific research, studies consistently show that coat color has virtually no correlation with personality traits. The largest studies on female behavior have tested thousands of cats across all colors, and the results are clear. You'll find shy orange cats and outgoing black cats, lazy calicos and energetic white cats. Personality is determined by genetics that have nothing to do with coat color, plus individual experiences, socialization and environment. But here's what is real. Some health considerations are genuinely linked to coat color genetics. White cats and deafness, male calicos and chromosomal issues, potential immune system advantages in black cats. These connections exist because the same genes that control color can affect other biological systems. So what should you do with this information? Focus on the health connections and ignore the personality stereotypes. Choose your cat based on individual temperament, not color expectations. Provide appropriate health care based on real genetic risks, not folklore. The most important revelation: every cat is an individual. Their color might give you some health insights, but their personality is uniquely their own, and that's what makes each cat special. Another example. The Johnson family chose their black cat specifically because they wanted a mysterious, independent pet. Turns out, Midnight is the most attention-seeking, social butterfly cat who demands constant cuddles and follows them everywhere. They couldn't be happier with their non-mysterious mystery cat. Actionable tips section. Ready to apply this knowledge? Here are 6 science-based actions you can take today. Tip 1. Health-focused color awareness. Know the real health risks of your cat's color. Schedule hearing tests for blue-eyed white cats. Provide sun protection for white cats. And monitor rare male calicos closely. Tip 2. Personality blind adoption. When choosing a cat, ignore color stereotypes completely. Spend time with individual cats and choose based on actual personality compatibility, not assumed traits. Tip 3. Educate your veterinarian. Make sure your vet knows about legitimate color health connections. Not all vets are up to date on these genetic links. Tip number 4. Advocate for overlooked colors. Help dispel myths by sharing positive stories about unlucky colored cats. Black cats especially needs advocates to overcome superstitions, and that was part of the reason why I chose Bastet, a fully black cat. She is the most affectionate, even though she still has issues with nervousness. She is one of the most intelligent cats I've come across. Tip number 5. Document your cat's unique personality. Keep track of your cat's actual personality traits and behaviors. You might discover your cat defies every stereotype associated with their color. Tip number 6. Focus on individual care. Create care routines based on your specific cat's needs, health risks, and personality, not generalized color assumption. Conclusion. The beautiful truth about cat colors is this: while genetics create stunning coats and some real health considerations, every cat's personality shines through regardless of their fur color. Remember the science. Color can indicate certain health risks that deserve attention, but personality stereotypes are just myths. Your white cat might be the most social creature on earth. Your orange tabby might be a high-energy athlete, and your black cat might be the luckiest thing that ever happened to you. The real magic isn't in trying to decode personality from color. It's in discovering the unique, wonderful individual hiding behind those beautiful eyes, regardless of whether they're surrounded by orange, black, white, or calico fur. Now, I'm dying to hear from you. What colour is your cat? And how do they completely defy or totally match the stereotypes we discussed today? Drop a comment below and tell me about your cat's unique personality. Bonus points if they're the complete opposite of what their colours should mean. Share this video with someone who's about to adopt a cat. Help them choose based on personality, not colour myths. And don't forget to hit that subscribe button, because next week we're diving into the secret language of cat whiskers. You won't believe what those adorable face accessories are really telling you. If this video helps you see your cat in a new light, give it a thumbs up and let me know in the comments which colour myth surprised you the most to learn was false. Until the next time, remember, every cat is perfectly posh in their own colourful way, regardless of whether that colour is orange, black, white, or anything in between. Their real beauty is in their unique spirit, not their stunning coats. This has been Perfectly Posh, where science meets style and every cat gets the royal treatment they deserve. Meow for now.
Rooster crowing in the morning, waking us up to study. Animals around us, oh so dear, the world is wonderful.